Good afternoon, everybody, and a very warm welcome back to the Behind the Skies channel once again. I hope you're all having a fantastic day so far. We are back once again in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. We're going to be taking a ride in the PMDG Boeing 737-800. And we're going to be going from here in the Gold Coast over to Impulse Simulations, Canberra, for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Really looking forward to this flight today. It is going to be a fun one for sure. And I am really looking forward to it. Let's take a look at who we've got in chat today then. Doggy, hello, welcome aboard, nice to see you, hope you're having a fantastic day so far. Yeah, I'm doing good, thank you, Doggy, hope you are doing okay as well. But, without further ado, let's not wait any longer, and let's jump into the flight deck of the 737, taking us to Canberra today. Let's go to the overhead panel then. We can get the battery on, ground power. Adheres left side, right side. We can continue our flows. DC source, back bus, AP gen over to ground power. That's fine. Chime only signs, seatbelt signs, emergency exit lights armed. We can get some panel brightness up. Some window heats on. Hydraulic pumps can go on. We can get our logo lights on. Strobes are on. Steady. Cruising altitude today, flight level 260 down to the Canberra. And we can now set up the FMC. So we're first of all going to go to FS Actions, payload. That should auto-update, shouldn't it? I hope it does. So we're going to go into FMC, I guess, then. Over to POS in it. We are currently here on the ground in the Gold Coast. Yankee Bravo Charlie Golf. There we go. Just like so, we can grab our GPS position. There it is. Over to the route page, we can pop that in there, and we're going to Canberra today. Yankee Sierra Charlie Bravo. Charlie Bravo, just like so. Call sign for today's flight is what is Virgin Australia's call sign?
Okay. Feet.
I can't remember what it is. What's Virgin Australia's call sign? Well, whatever it is, it's Virgin Australia. I know that's not it, but it's 1690. Then we're going to do our flight plan request. We could request that, set the payload, set the fuel, select the route. Did that work? Set payload, set fuel, route selected. Just like so. Here we go. We'll wait for our flight plan to come on board. There we go. Uplink is ready. We can go ahead, click load. Wait for that to load. And then we will be ready to go. Okay. Flight plan has been received. We can go ahead, activate and execute the flight plan. Cool. Let's go to our perf init page. We're going to do our perf init request. Just wait for that to come on board, and then we will we'll get going. Cool. We can go ahead, click load and execute. That wants us at 380, so I guess we can go 380. It's an hour and a half flight. I don't see why we shouldn't be at 380. Departures and arrivals then. We are departing off of runway 14 from here in the Gold Coast. No SID today, so we can click execute. Arrival wise, we'll go back to the menu. We're going to be taking the ILS runway 35. So we can quickly take a look at Navigraph charts. to pick. Arrival off of runway 35. 𝗂𝗚𝗃𝗁𝗃. What's this? 𝗂𝗚𝗃 Zulu runway 35. That looks good. We'll take that. 𝗂𝗚𝗃 Zulu runway 35. Transition Delta 049 Mike. And we are on the... Oh, no star either, so we can just click execute. Pluto, hello, welcome to the stream, nice to see you. Dear me, good thing I've got a tap to mute button to sneeze. Yeah, welcome aboard Pluto, nice to see you, hope you're having a fantastic day so far. Cool, right, finish off the flight plan, really basic flight plan today for a relatively long flight. APU, we can start. We can come over to the MCP, get that all set up. Flight directors on. We're going to fly level 380 today, so we can pop that into the box here. Ready for our departure. And then we'll pop. We won't do anything with the speed just yet. We'll wait for the speed just to get our V-speeds in, and then we can sort that out. Right, runway 14 today. We can import everything. Import the weather. Click calculate. V-speed. V-reference 152. Set 152 into here. 152. Oh, actually, we'll go down in here. M1 limit. We're going to be doing takeoff, which is active and selected. Cell temp, oh, there you go. Cell temp of 47 today. Over to takeoff. We're going to be doing flaps 5. Our CGN. 143, 145. They're fine. So we can set our trim 4.77. Which one does that do? Just my trim. Oh, I did it again. Hold on. Basically, I forgot to plug in my yoke. There we go. Oh, I don't want to customise it. There we go. Resume. Lovely. Now it'll work. Should work. Plugged it in. Oh dear. Oh. Unplug it, plug it back in. There we go. Default. Lovely. Apply, save, resume. Oh, they do control it. Hold on. That's the wrong one. I don't want that. Standalone is the one we want. There we go. Now the yoke works. Perfect. Is this... That's the flaps. That's the trim. 4.77 on the trim. Probably about there. That will do us anyways. Cool. That all looks good. Flight plan looks good. Everything looks good. So we're going to go APU power. That gets rid of the ground power, even that sounds like we just turned off everything. Luckily we didn't. APU bleed going on. Fuel pumps. And GSX. Prepare for pushback and departure. APU gen over to gen 1. Over to battery. Going downstairs. Menu. FS actions. Ground services. We can then remove the chocks. How is that an invalid entry? Chocks removed.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Right, okie dokie. They're ready for pushback, we are ready for pushback. Always good news. TCAS today. Squawking 2000. TARA.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Forgot the charts up still. Whoops. Forgot about them. Add that in. And then we'll check our arrival when we once we get airborne and a bit closer to Canberra today. Just make sure it looks all alright. Oh, we need the METAR.
Locking gear.
Where are we? 𝗦𝘂𝐶B? 𝗦BCG. That's where we are. Just get the METAR in. METAR. Oh, why do these control still? Turn that off. Okay. Search by input. Clear. And then that one doesn't have anything. This one has something still. Apply and save. Resume. No, it doesn't do anything, which is what we want. Good. Okay. Pushback wise, which way do we need to go? We're going rubber 14. We're going to want to go nose to the left.
Release parking brakes. Please. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Right, speaker lights going on, starting engine number 2. Engine mode sector over to ground. Wait for positive N2 percentage, which we have got. %, introducing fuel, engine number 2. Enjoy the startup. Okie dokie, that sounds like a good engine start from engine number 2. Starting engine number 1. I could just wait for that positive N2 percentage. There it is. Wait for about 20% and then introduce the fuel. 20%, introducing fuel, engine number 1. Enjoy the startup. There we go. Sounds like another good start on engine number 1. Let's come back up front. Good. Both engines over to continuous. Engine generators going on. APU off. Left pack, right pack. Isolation valve. Actually, we'll leave that open. Propate. Your damper going on. Park brake set. APU gen over to gen 1. Good. Set flaps 5. There's flaps 5.
Unlocking gear.
Perfect. Let's come back up front. Flight control check. Full left. and neutral. Full right, neutral.
Tow
Full
truck
up,
disconnected. Bypass
neutral.
removed.
Full down, neutral. Rudder, full left,
Clear.
neutral.
Flight is clear.
Full right and neutral. Flight controls full and free. Just moving my microphone around. Sorry about the noise. There we go. Right, flight deck is ready to go. Auto brakes, RTO. VNAV. Ugh. LNAV bug. I always thought it was VNAV that had the issue. Alright, whatever. Doesn't look like there is much of a route, to be honest. Right, have a good trip. We are ready to go. Taxi lights going on. Brakes released. Spilt those engines up and let's taxi out to runway 14 for departure. Lovely jubbly. Brilliant. We are moving particularly well. And with them we're going to get airborne relatively soon, which is good. Oh, going slightly off piece. There we go. D-rated takeoff today. That's okay. It's going to be left out one to Alpha, then up Charlie, all the way up to the end. Then we can go from runway 14 for departure. Quite a nice day here in Gold Coast. Runway 35 and 17. So okay, we can cross that. That isn't actually shown on the charts. Must be relatively new then. This is it here. Interesting, okay. Must be like a decommissioned runway or something. Why is the nose going so far over? Come on, stay on the centerline plane. Then once we get to the end, we are going to go. We've got a lot to talk about once we get airborne. With what's going on with aviation. Very interesting. Oh dear. There we go. Oh, we requested the METAR, but we didn't really do anything. QNH1014. The METAR was winds 19 at 0 degrees, 7 knots, snow clouds detected, temperature 24 with 22 degree dew point, QNH1014. Fine. It's alright. Let's go upstairs. Landing lights going on. Runway turn off lights. Wing, wheel well lights, strobe lights on. Just in preparation to go. Oh, I thought I did it. 1014, there it is. Lovely. Okie dokie. Clear on the right. Clear on the left. Entering runway 14.
14.
Okie dokie.
Runway 14.
Let's crank the sound up. Enjoy this departure, my friends. Let's go. Throttles up. About 40%. Arm that auto throttle. Just so we can get the out-nav to work now. Nope. Take off thrust set. Airspeed live. Cross check nose pressure neutral. Wow, we are heavy.
Rebooting.
Rotate.
Positive rate of climb.
Gear up. Oh, now engaged. There's the thrust reduction. Trying to maintain those flight directives. Wrong way. Flaps 1, speed check flaps 1. And flap 0. Speed check flap 0. Stairs coming back down. Bring you all back up into the flight deck. We're going to go autopilot 1 engaged. Brilliant. Really nice departure out of the Gold Coast there. What's happened to the flaps? Okay, bring them up. There we go. Flap 0. Cool. Let's pop some tunes on and I'm going to grab a quick drink. Oh, I don't really like that. Okay, here we go. Enjoy the tunes and views. I'll see you all in just a moment.
Altimeter setting. Altimeter setting.
Alright then everybody, I am back. Sorry about that. Impulse Simulations, hello, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day so far. Appreciate you for stopping by. Right, we need to go over to standard pressure. There we go. Landing lights coming off. Tax lights coming off. Engine start switches off. Ah, yes, good spot there, Impulse Simulations. Sorry about that. Right, okie dokie. 19,000 feet as we continue our climb out. Look at that. Amazing views here in Australia. Somewhere is a place I want to visit in Australia. There's definitely some interesting like terrain, of course. We've got the outbacks with all the just desert for miles, and then the cities. Bondi Beach. That'd be nice. Christmas in Australia. far as a steady climb. So it's definitely been an interesting couple of days in the aviation industry. You have that Azerbaijan Airlines aircraft sadly crash in, was it Kazakhstan in the end, or Azerbaijan? One of the two. Condolences to the families impacted. And of course last night you have the Jeju Air Boeing 737-800 crash in Seoul, South Korea. Condolences as well to the families impacted. Such a tragic incident that hopefully will be avoided in future from ever happening again. Eddie builds A350. What about it, doggy? Yeah, it's definitely going to be a fun aircraft to fly for sure. Off break can also be returned from RTO. Definitely going to be an interesting one. Will I get it? I'm not too sure, actually, if I will. We shall see. Impulse Simulation says won't be able to hang around for the whole stream as it's 3 AM here. Deary me. The time difference from the United Kingdom and Australia is ridiculous. Likewise, the flight time to get there is crazy as well. I'm really looking forward to the new year. Definitely goal for next year is to pump out as many streams as I can. Get back to a somewhat familiar schedule. We've got tons of fantastic plans and ideas for the new year. Going to be absolutely lovely, jubbly. Thank you very much, Impulse Simulations. That does mean a lot. Metro, hello. Welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. Hope you're having a good day so far. Climb rate is so slow. Not slow, so low. 900 feet per minute. What is it like? It's like tortoise, like a rabbit and a tortoise or whatever. Rabbit. Fast is slow. Slow is fast. There's a story about a tortoise and a rabbit. The tortoise always goes really fast. No, really slow even. And the rabbit then gets out of breath or whatever. And we're like the tortoise out of the two. I don't really remember this how the story goes, so that probably doesn't help, but oh my goodness, look at all of that. I love the red in the terrain. That would be so cool to see in real life. Red valleys with rivers. Wow, look at that. Lots of red. Impulses for me. If my plane isn't looking like a SpaceX launch, I'm doing it wrong. Fair enough. The flight is actually quite short once we get to cruise. 80 miles until top of descent after we get to our cruising altitude. It's just getting to our cruising altitude that seems to be the difficult part here. Is it just me, but all the days in the winter, right, all merge together? Or Christmas period. Like, from the 23rd to the 29th. What's the date today? 29th. 30th then. All of the days are merged together into what feels like one day. Impulse says, sadly in the sim, the red for Australia is very over-exaggerated. Oh, that's a shame. That's a real shame. Hopefully in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 it's not as exaggerated. I haven't flown in Flight Sim 2024 for a long time. And I don't think I will, actually. Just been a lot of issues. I mean, I basically have issues every time I try Flight Sim 24. For most of Australia, it's quite green. Oh, that's good. Apart from a few bits where it's just desert, isn't it? There is a lot of greenery, though. Just really nice to see. Yeah, that's fair enough, Impulse. I've heard a lot of people, or a lot of developers say basically the same thing. Just, it's so unstable. You could be working well one day, then the next day it doesn't work at all. Which then delays everything by who knows how long, a while. A flight I do want to do in the near future is London Gatwick to Palma de Mallorca. I think that would be quite good fun. We haven't done that in a while. Probably some flying in the US as well. We could jump back into the PMDG 777. Impulses are upcoming landmarks pack for Townsville needs a full rebuild on 2024 because of the photogrammetry issues. That's just such a pain, isn't it? You spend so much time developing one thing and then you have to redo it all again for the next simulator. Flyby Mo, hello, welcome to the stream, nice to see you. Hope you're having a good day so far. Appreciate you stopping by. I'd like to do some flights with the Southwest and the Max 8. That would be quite good fun, I think. And also some more flights in Australia and New Zealand. I think a good flight could be is it Sydney or Perth to Queenstown or Auckland even. Is it Queenstown to Sydney? Yeah, I think it is. And then I also want to fly into Tasmania as well. I think that could be quite good fun. Because you don't really get any flights into Tasmania. Oh, disregard that. You do. I thought there was somewhere where you only have one daily flight. Perth to Auckland would be quite a long flight. Ah. See, when you look at a world map, Australia looks so small and New Zealand looks so small, and the stretch of water, the Tasman Sea, looks really small. But it actually isn't. Australia is massive. And you think about it, that from Perth to Sydney, it's what, 5 or 6 hours? Which is crazy. Crazy to think. Impulse says we have Perth Airport in the works. Ooh. Ooh. That would be quite cool. So I don't think there is a Perth Airport, is there? Perth. What's the ICAO code for Perth? Bum, 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 bum. 𝗦𝗶𝗶𝗃. There is one. Axonos. Haven't heard of them before. Yeah, exactly, Impulse. Yeah. And on the maps, it looks so small, which is the crazy part. Definitely much bigger than the UK, I can tell you that. It's so surprising how small the UK is. Oh, I like that. I like that view out there. Aha, interesting. Where was it Melbourne where they're building a second airport, or was that Sydney? Like a second airport in Sydney? Yeah, Western Sydney. That's due to open 2026, was it? Something like that. Ivan, hello. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day so far. WSI. Western Sydney. Nice. I guess Sydney is one of the busier airports in Australia, so anything to take that load off would definitely help. And once again, a massive thank you to Impulse Simulations. They were kind enough to send out their Canberra scenery for us to take a look at today. I've had a few little flights out of there just to get used to the approaches and all of that. And I am in love with it. You guys will see how good it is once we get down on the ground. If you're interested in checking it out for yourself, there is a link in the pinned chat message. Is it Impulse? I'll change the link. Let's quickly change the link. Top card reached. About 380. Let's go and quickly find it. Scenery. Where's top of the descent? What's the progress? No, that's the wrong thing. 200 nautical miles until we land. Canberra. Canberra's the capital as well, isn't it? Is Canberra the capital of Australia? I think it is. Because it's like strange ones, the capitals. Because you think it would be like what? Not Australia, Sydney or something. Right, here we go. Let's update this link. There we go. Brilliant. Sorry if that made a ton of noise. It's ridiculously difficult to try and type something on my keyboard while I've got my yoke on my desk. Whoops, didn't mean to open that. Right, we've got a relatively long period of time to go, and that looks okay. So we can actually just pop all the information in. That'll save us a bit of time a bit later on. So 348 is the course. Canberra, for Canberra is runway 35. 348. ILS frequency today is going to be 109.5. Swap that over like so. Lovely. Oh my goodness. Minimum's 2070. I'm not even going to bother. No, I will bother. I will sort it later. But airport elevation is 1,887 feet. So we'll do 1850. Beautiful. That is the majority of the main approach things sorted. So we just get to relax for a little bit longer. Please excuse me for just a moment. Just going to have to quickly sort something. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Alrighty, so I'm back. Sorry about that quick little break there. Flight is very smooth. Not too much going on, which is nice. Top descent, 137 nautical miles. We've got plenty of time to chill out and relax ahead of our arrival. If you enjoyed today's stream so far, everybody, be sure to smash down that like button. Right, sorry about that. Let's continue on flying. I really like that that view of the window of Australia down below. Looks really, really nice. 100 or so nautical miles until top of drop. Let's go ahead, plug our minimums in. Do we need to do that? Okay, let's see. Let's see. 2070. Right. Zoom out slightly. There it is. And let's go. just keep scrolling. Just keep scrolling. Up to 2070 then. Oh, there we go. 800. 900. 1000. Surely there is a more efficient way to do this. There. Aha. And 70. Where is 70? 70. Perfect. Minimums are now set where they should be. Got plenty of fuel to get us to our destination. Look at that view. Lovely. Really looking forward to showing you guys this fantastic airport once we get down on the ground. Look at that view. Okay. Right, let's go back up front. Make sure everything looks good up here, which it does. I've got enough fuel to get down. That's what I was going to do. If we make it live time a sec. Actually, up there. Go progress. Live time. Let's see what time it says we'll get down. 17:04 Zulu. So about 30 minutes until we land. Do it with sunrise. Might as well. Look at that. Lovely. That is a really nice looking sunset. Sunrise even, not sunset. But I don't want to sunrise, so we're going to make it daytime. I like this time here. And I'm going to tell you about something I did today. So this morning I went to an escape room. It was a really good escape room. It was about planes, right? I won't give too much away, but basically you were on a plane and you had to escape the room, right? Obviously. One of the parts, which was really quite cool, is that the plane floor moves, and you feel like you're in turbulence when you click a certain button. And there is an order you have to do to turn off this turbulence to unlock this, like, other part of the room. So then you have to crawl through the cargo hold into the cargo hold itself, where you then have to unlock everything else from in there. Sadly, we didn't make it out alive. We were deprived of oxygen and failed the mission. But it was quite good fun, really good fun, and I would definitely recommend it. Okie dokie. Everything up front looks good. We're going to start to scroll in now onto top of descent, which is kind of looks like 40 miles, maybe slightly further. 42 nautical miles, seems pretty close. And then we're going to start our descent on and landing into Canberra. Alright. Where is our descent? Oh, hello. I don't want that on there. Really isn't too far. We are flying along. A Mach 0.79. Wow. That's okay then. More than halfway there now. Then we're going to be landing shortly. Lovely view. Okay, let's go over here then, and we can start. Well, it's a straight in approach, which is good. Once we get onto the ILS, there actually is a bit of terrain around the airport. But it starts at 5,400 feet. So that's our intercept altitude. Wonder, can we lock the gear? I don't know why we can't lock the gear. This is going to be my first landing on stream with the Thrustmaster Boeing yoke, which is going to be interesting. Hopefully it all goes well. Top of descent reach. Descending via VNAV, like we should be. Beautiful summer's day here in Australia. Of course it's summer here in Australia. So interesting when you think about the seasons and stuff. Imagine having Christmas in the summer. That's what's crazy to me. Right. Here is our approach. It's very a very simple approach. It's just going up. I don't like that bit though. Yeah, we'll do that. There we go. Just quickly altering it, just make sure that it flows nicely, works nicely. Which it is, which is good. Whoa, okay. How far off the profile are we all of a sudden? Let's go start sending us quickly. It's alright, until we get on profile, if necessary, we can insert a cheeky hold. But I'm sure we'll recapture. I want to go left. Left turn. Don't need it just yet. We got 40 odd miles. What is it? Yeah, 46 miles until we need to make a decision and to be on profile. If we were flying Airbus, it would be much easier because we'd know when we're going to re-intercept. Okay. Right. We're going to have to insert a hold, I'm afraid. Okay. Hold. Up there. Right hand turn. Execute. I don't know what the profile should be, but we are way below it. Something to do with that Charlie Delta waypoint messed up the flight plan somehow. I don't really know what happened, but should hopefully be fixed. Oh, there we go. It tells us here. I forgot about that. 4,600 feet off of the target. $4,500 feet are our way. Just because of this hold, we are going to have to just double check our fuel, make sure that's all okay. Other than that, we're all good. For as long as we like. That's really the only issue we're going to have is fuel, but we still have got plenty of it. Not going to be running low anytime soon. It's definitely interesting what that waypoint did to our profile. Here we go. Our nice hold. And hopefully we'll see that figure stabilise. And until it does, we're going to be in hold. We could deploy some speed brakes. Just to slow our speed down. Just wanting the speed down a little bit so we can do that. Just help it out. Help the aircraft out. Right, into the hold we go. Still got the spoilers out to try to help us descend that little bit quicker. And you can see that is reducing, which is good. We can exit the hold once it is back to normal. There we go. Exit hold. Hold exit armed. Perfect. On profile. Go upstairs. We can get the lights on. Taxi lights. Edges over to continuous. Wing and wheel well lights going on. As well. Now we're below profile. Typical. Let's get the METAR in. Okay, METAR winds 0 at 0 degrees, 5 knots, few clouds, 1,600, overcast, 3,900, temperature 16. were 2.13 𝗂𝐡𝐚𝐧𝐧𝐬𝐴 hectopascals. Ground spoilers retracted. Why are we 1,000 feet below profile? 𝗦𝗂𝗶𝗶𝗵𝗀𝗀. Exit armed. So when will it unarm and exit? I don't want to have to do it manually. There we go. Why is the speed going back up? Alt hold, speed 250. If it can't cooperate, we're going to have to do it manually, which is very handy. Now, hopefully, the VNAV has sorted itself out. Take manual speed and just keep the VNAV engaged to a certain extent. Well, we're just gonna have to hope for the best. That relatively low to the ground. I don't know if I like that. That looks really nice though. What is our approach supposed to say? Oh, there's no stars, so put 6,000 in, because we should be at 6,000 by �奧143 Mike, is that? Right, come on VNAV, sort yourself out. below. Speed 250. If I turn you off, you're gonna behave. Good. Actually, we don't even need spoilers. We'll let the aircraft do it itself, which will hopefully cut some of that that profile, make it a bit cleaner. Just want to fix ring up. Make sure that looks alright. It does. Start the replay recording. We look so low to the ground. Wow, that's kind of crazy. 5,400 VNAV path. LNAV. On there as well. Get your landing rate guesses into the chat. Okay, VNAV path again. Should start to descend us now. At least slowly anyway. Wow, this is quite a thick cloud layer. We're going to pause the music there. And we're going to go approach activated. Autopilot 2 engaged. Localizer glide slope captured. Going to reduce speed now. Was not the correct button. Where's my flaps one? Oh, that's trim. Flaps 1, speed check. Flaps 1. And the gear is going to go down shortly. Auto brake 2. Flap 2, gear down. We're going way too fast. Gear down 3 greens. Flaps 2. Is that flaps 5? That might be flaps 5. Oh, that's flaps... Flaps 5 even. Oh my goodness, we're coming in hot. Flaps 10, speed checked. Flaps 10. Final approach speed. Whoops, we forgot about. Flap 40 at 142 knots. What happened to our things? Here we go. Flap 15, speed checked. Flaps 15. Flaps 25. Flap 30. And flaps 40. Okie dokie. First landing with the Thrustmaster Boeing yoke. Sounds are up. Enjoy.
Approaching 3, 5.
Oh yeah. Oh my goodness.
500.
We are way too high.
400. 300. Approaching minimums. 200. Minimums.
Continue.
100. 50. 30. 20. 10.
Oh my goodness. Reverses.
Four thousand feet remaining.
Reverse note. Oh my goodness. That was an interesting landing. Definitely room for improvement there. Let's get that APU going. And vacate. Ground spoilers stowed. Flaps 0. Landing lights are coming off. Runway turn-offs. Strobes off. There we go. Welcome to Canberra International Airport. Gonna take stand number 9. Brilliant. And a warm welcome to Canberra, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the flight with me today. It's a relatively long taxi back in, actually. We're just going to shoot all the way down Bravo. Brilliant. Okie dokie. After we park up, we're going to do a quick little look around the scenery. Show you guys what impulse simulations have done. And then we're going to boot up the replay. And then we're going to have to end the stream there. Performance is really good, actually, from first impressions. Definitely going to have to do some more practice landings with the yoke to get used to it. Let's go upstairs, get the strobe lights on. Over to APU Gen.
Approaching 1, 2.
Stand 9, we literally cut straight across.
Approaching.
It's
3,
like right
0.
here. We can cut all the lights for now. Is it that one? Left here. Here we go, it's this one. I don't think I've got a GSX profile installed. Whoops. Unless it's going to be VTGS. Which it could be. Oh dear. We'll stop there. Brilliant. Welcome on down to Canberra. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Let's jump outside and take a look at this airport made by Impulse Simulations. So a very well welcome to Canberra by Impulse Simulations. So let's see if there's an interior. I don't know if there is an interior, but it looks like there's an interior. Oh, there is a bit. There is a bit. Oh, wow. There is a lot of an interior. Look at this. Boarding gates, Canberra Airport, number 12, 13. Nice, I like that. That looks good. This nice little walkway down here as well is quite cool. Into the main bit of the airport. Section 9. Here's some more of it. The interior. Looks like that's all for the interior, which is plenty. Of course, ground textures are really, really good. A few, like, as you can see here, black line, a few yellow patches there, which might not be intentional, but might be intentional. I'm not too sure. A few imperfections, which I think actually make it look really good, realistic. I do actually really like the texture work. I do like the look of the lines as well. And the lights here. I'm not sure if this is Microsoft or Impulse, but they look really good. Texture work here is impeccable. Just look at that. Fantastic. Performance is pretty good actually. Definitely happy with the performance. One thing I wish they had is a bit more wear and tear. You can tell there is a bit of wear and tear, which I definitely like. You've got bits here, a bit of cracking, but a bit more would also be nice to have. See how the night lighting is. Ooh. It's quite yellow, isn't it? That's interesting. I wasn't expecting it to be yellow, but that does look very nice. Lots of lighting coming from the interior here as well. Just a few shops and things. See, if they had a few more patches like this, that'd make it much better in my opinion. But I think it's priced very fair for what this is. It is 1898 AUD, Australian dollars, which is give me a second. Let's see here. Which is about £8.90. Wow. Really, really good. And once again, a massive thank you to Impulse Simulations for sending it out to us to showcase. But that's enough talking from me. Let's go ahead and start the replay.
Flaps. Flaps 4,000 feet
There we go.
remaining. Approaching 3-5. Flaps. Flaps.
Just get rid of ERAS for now. Don't know why the spoilers are out. Definitely lots of room to improve on with my landings with the yoke. Definitely enjoyed it though. To be fair, I've had worse landings with my Airbus side stick. I mean, up until about here, pretty good going. Just a massive float. Not terrible, actually, considering first attempt. I'll take that. Get nice engine view. Looks absolutely lovely. And then we're going to have to end it there. We'll set up a nice camera view to end on. And then we will do one other. Definitely not a terrible landing. Pretty happy with it considering it's my first with the 𝗂𝐴𝐾. Just a big float. Good. Happy with that. Okay, let's set up a plane spotters view. Quickly go here and then down. Go across a bit actually. Just there. Perfect. That'll look good. About there maybe. Let's go back inside. Where did we have it before? It was about here. We're gonna go up front, get a view like a GoPro view first. But I'm afraid, my friends, that is all for today. Thank you very much for coming along. Really do appreciate it. Hope you had a fantastic day. Thank you for stopping by. If you're on your way out, be sure to hit like. Thank you for watching. Have a fantastic evening, and I will catch you in the next one. Thank you, and have a fantastic rest of your day. See ya.